the essence of being planet, something like this. And I was like looking at the grass, and the grass was shining with crystal bright light. This white bright energy was all around there, and this energy, when the energy enters the body, you can turn into light. It's easy. When I was sitting there and channeling him, I was like, my heart just starts shining. My feet are shining, my first center is shining, my top of the head is shining, and I was like, oh man, this energy can heal anything. This energy is so fulfilled. It's like if you hold your hand like this, I believe you will, in a time, you will see that there's a bright light shining on it. You just channel that energy down, and that energy is really, really powerful. It just gives, energy, life, everything. And right there, I was looking at the grass, and the moment I was looking at the grass was so fulfilled. You just look at the grass and you see, as you say, God fulfillment there. You just see the absolute there. You can look at the grass. You can, if you meditate and look at the grass. I asked this entity, if I meditate and I look at the grass, I would feel more and more and more and more and more and more and more absolute. The feeling will be like a huge, I don't know, orgasm flowing through you, through all out the body. It's like, oh, you're just so. I cannot explain that feeling. He said yes, and I asked, but then, but then I can turn completely into light. You know, I still have like an astral body or something like that. I will just have no form at all. He said yes. And I was like, okay, what happens next? Then you can turn completely into light. You're just light. And I understood from that planet of essence, of beingness, only life happens. That's the only place where the life starts to happen. And he said that then you turn into light, and it's like a huge river of everything is flowing through you, like bursting through you, like, you know, and even sounds and even beings and even small particles of energy just blowing through you, exploding through you, just like, oh. And then what happens, everything around you disappears. You are like in nowhereness, and you still are bursting this, and then what happens is a feeling that you turn inside out. I don't know how to tell it. And you just start to explode. On top of your head, there's energies coming out. From your feet, there's energy coming out. And all you feel is that absoluteness, the unconditional absoluteness, And in this feeling, there's like everything is exploding around you. Life, planets, creatures, they're just coming out of you, just exploding out of you. But it's not like, oh, I want to create a planet. It's like, it happens. And this, what I understood, is that this is something like God. And but there's still above something. But this experience was strongly powerful, and for the next 3 days I was like, oh man, I feel so present. I feel so fulfilled. I was like, I woke up in 12 a.m. I guess it's in the day, and I was just sleeping till 4 p.m. I was like, man, I'm so fulfilled. And I don't want to lose this feeling. I don't want to lose it. I'm fulfilled, and the light starts shining. And he said, when you meditate and you start feeling this bliss, and you see just a white color around you, like you're in a bliss, and there's around you a white color. And he said that this is like a corridor. When you meditate, you have to go through it, and when you go through it, you are entering their planet, their essence, and their planet, this planet of absolute beingness. What I understood is that is the planet of Earth higher self, the Earth higher self, because the Earth here is still shining the unconditional love, the unconditional energy, and when this Earth will shine more and more of it, it will just, this place around will start turning into heaven. That's like what they have there. And what was else there? Oh yeah, this corridor of white light. When you meditate, you'll feel the white light, the white color around you, the white cloud-like energy around you. This is just a corridor. You go deeper, deeper, deeper in it, and you will see more and more and more. And then the energy will start flowing in you, and you will feel this unconditionalness. Uh, and then. A good feeling. Feeling of peace. Feeling of harmony. Oh yeah, and after that experience, I was like, okay, I want to stay here. I want to stay here because it's like the endless of all suffering. And instantly, when I imagined that, it was like you cannot stay here because you have like an agreement, so you have like well, the inner self of you cannot let go of the family you have, the things you will want to still achieve. Well, it wasn't the things I want to achieve. It was like I still want to help somebody in in here. It's like, well, not like helping somebody, but yes, it's like helping somebody. Well, not like this. What I'm saying to you, it's like somebody still needs me here. I had this feeling, and it was like, oh, okay. Um, well, for example, if a woman or a man who has been living in a completely bad world, like I don't know, drinking, fighting, everything, really bad situation, like crying and so on, uh, he would want to stay there for no, I don't want to go away because to wake up here again, it's like, oh my god, that was such a beautiful place, and you still, like, right now, still here, you feel the suffering, and it's not like suffering, it's like you have the feeling of heavy. You feel heavy, and everything around you is not fulfilled. Like, for example, if in this existence a king starts telling you, okay, I will create a kingdom that everybody is happy, and it will never be fulfilled. It will never be fulfilled unless the king itself is some kind of a unconditional energy bursting through in all the citizens, because it still happens with this physical life. Mm. Okay, so I'll go now. I'll go do something. Here is a list of people that are coming to the next seminar. Next seminar is tomorrow, and hope it will be really interesting, really funny. I don't hope actually. I just know that it will be funny. And wish you the best. Okay, good luck.